I'm a monster. I'm cold inside. I'm dead inside. I'm evil.
Anything for my Dexter.
Yeah, baby.
That is a
So
very
sad.
effective grader. Oh, come on. Florida's not that crazy.
F, D, and DM forever.
Love that. Love that.
Welcome to Fan Check, the fan-based trivia show where there are real consequences for wrong answers. I'm Nat Baimel.
And I'm JB Ball. Quick rundown of how the show goes. You know the game. We invited a special guest here. All right. We asked her, what is something you are a ride or die fan for? We got her a special gift in relation to that fanhood. And she's going to be able to take that home as her prize, no matter what. But the catch is, for every question she gets wrong, she is going to have to damage that gift to our liking using one of our array of weapons.
Yes. And before we get started, make sure to follow us on YouTube, subscribe wherever you subscribe to podcasts, leave a review, comment, where we can to get the show moving and grooving, and follow me at Nat Baimel and follow him at JB Ball Comedy.
Nice. All right. Well, let's get into our guest. Today, one of our good friends is on the show. I'm very excited to have her on. She's super funny. I performed with her around town. She is the person who created facial recognition comedy. It is none other than Fizaa Dosani.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Thank you, fellow Floridian.
I think all three of us, right?
Yeah, all three of us. Tampa.
Originally South Florida, then Orlando.
Yeah.
Okay, and Fort Myers.
Yeah,
Repping
we
Fort
got the
Myers.
triangle.
Look at
dog. Nice. Can I say, because I've never had to pronounce it out loud, did I
Yeah.
say your last name right?
Dasani?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't notice you said it wrong, so
Okay,
you probably
no,
said it
there it
right.
is.
I was self-conscious because I was like, oh, I've never had to say it.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. What is it? Okay, I hope I got it.
Yeah.
All right, just making sure.
You
Just
did
making
perfect.
sure. All right, sick. All right, well,
So,
yeah.
if you recall, before you came on the show, we asked you what are some things you are a complete diehard fan of
Yeah.
that you know everything about.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember some of the things you told us?
Yeah, I
Because
gave
you
you
gave
a-
us a long
I
list.
gave you a
long
long
list,
list,
yeah.
which makes it harder for me because I didn't realize you weren't going to tell me.
Oh, no, that's the
I
fun of our
wanted to
game.
study. Okay, so it was 6 Feet Under,
Yes.
Game of Thrones, Dexter,
Mm-hmm.
Deadwood, Girlfriends. Liar, Liar.
Yep.
It could be any one of these, to be clear, and she doesn't even know.
I have no idea. And some more.
Some more is on there.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. You got two more.
So I
There's
don't
two
even
more.
remember all of these.
Yeah. When I went back through the list, I was like, oh my God, she did name these. Yeah.
Thank you very much for the options. Usually people just give us 3, and we're just
Yeah.
like, all right, these are our choices. Now we were just like, oh, we got pros and cons to
Totally.
deal with.
Yeah.
So given what you put out there as your favorites, what is it you're hoping you get quizzed on today?
Deadwood, because that's what I'm watching right now.
You got it? Deadwood
Yeah.
is very good.
It is
but
very
it's
good.
not your answer.
It is not.
Rats.
Well, let's unveil it. Your answer, Dexter.
We are. Oh, you're a big fan?
We are doing Dexter. Yeah.
All right.
so
So
happy.
Yes.
before we talk to you about why you love Dexter so much, let's show you your prize.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why don't you just
Unveil
unwrap that?
Okay, I get to
Unveil
unwrap
it. Yeah. Big ol' unveiling.
Hey.
Oh my gosh!
We have a actual stand-up of Dexter.
This is a life-size cutout of
I don't want
Dexter
to hurt his
himself.
beautiful face.
And we also
I
wrapped
can
it.
see how-
We also literally did a little mini kill table with
Yes.
the saran wrap here. All right, it was definitely worth doing the saran wrap for
It's
this.
such a good look. I love it.
Do I get to cut his cheek?
Yes.
Oh,
Okay. that will be
100%.
happening.
Yes.
1,000%.
Oh
And
my
speaking
God.
of which, as you see in front of you, we have an array of weapons. Today we will be playing with this axe.
Yeah.
This power drill.
This meat tenderizer.
We got a good pair of scissors.
We got a cheese grater.
Everybody loves a turkey carver.
We got a hammer, which I know he has used up from time to time.
Have we shown the
Both
lighter?
sides.
We have not shown it yet,
Well, we got that lighter. It's on. You can't see it.
but it is on. If you can show her that knife we got.
Oh, we love a good, like brass knuckle knife?
Something like that.
Yeah, something like that, right?
It's something you're
and,
supposed to keep on a keychain to protect yourself with.
as always.
I feel like I'd hurt myself with that if it was on a keychain.
Yeah, just to be fair, there is a no liability waiver on here, so just
Yeah.
be cool.
Yeah. Let's be chill. Let's be
Yeah,
super
yeah.
chill. All right. We got everything. Let's get it going, baby.
Yeah.
You've got your prize. You've got your topic. We know our guest. There is one more aspect to this game that we like, and this is more like a prideful thing. We feel like there is a spectrum of fan tierdom.
Before we get to that,
Okay.
I do I do need to know, me specifically, I need to know why Dexter.
Oh, yeah.
Why do you love the show so much? Explain yourself.
I have so many reasons, but I think Michael C. Hall is an incredible actor, and this, which I love 6 Feet Under as well.
6 Feet Under.
Totally different character, but this character, I think he's one of the most entertaining anti-heroes on television, and you just root for him. And I've also read the books, the first 2, and it veers off. It veers off completely after the first book. And when I was listening to the book, I like TV Dexter. Michael C. Hall's Dexter is my favorite Dexter. The Dexter in the book's a little too cold-blooded for me.
Okay.
This Dexter
the serial
has a
killer?
heart.
He was 2.
There's a serial killer with
He
a
was 2.
heart.
Okay, got it.
Fun fact.
Kills bad guys.
Yes,
Yeah.
fun fact, because this was an entire series that we had to research. We had a week to do it.
Yeah.
We sort of attacked it from different angles. Me, I was just like really deep diving into Wikipedia articles and like YouTube summaries and everything. This maniac tried watching through the entire show in a week.
Totally. Yeah. I was going after it.
Wow.
So we did like a nice sort of like
So I've already
array.
seen it.
Yeah.
But it was so many years ago that I needed the refresher.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes. Whereas I found out a lot about the books, like you said.
Yeah.
And man, it is different.
Yes.
Like the first season, pretty close, couple of differences here or there,
The
but
plot
like
points are similar.
yeah, afterwards. But I did find something else that we'll talk about later. I don't think it's a question, but it is just a fun fact we can get into later on it. But you are a very deep diver, I see. So I think you're going to do pretty good into this.
I hope so.
I think this is interesting because I think the types of people we've had on the podcast so far will definitely fall into different types of fandom in terms of, are you this type of fan or this type of fan? Nat and I are notoriously different types of fans.
Yeah.
Even though we
yeah.
like a lot of similar things, but what we like about them is so different, right? And I feel like you are pairing on that side of things right now.
Like super nerd, like
Yeah.
in
In
the
the
Reddit.
Redditor space.
So
Yeah,
I'm a
yeah.
Redditor lurker. I'm not a Redditor contributor really, but
Yeah,
I am
yeah.
a lurker, and I go deep in there. You know, if I see an episode and I'm like, okay, I have questions. What do other people think of this? I have to go.
Legitimately, my wife and I, anytime we watch a show together, the first thing we do, she will like throw her feet on my leg so I can't stand up, and she opens the subreddit, and we're just like reading through. It's not even just what people think, but it's also just like the funny commentary. Because I love fandom because it's you sharing something you love with other people.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're not immediately there, and so you just have like a whole swath of people that you can like reach out to and be like, oh, they love this thing too. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Oh, look at this detail. It's a lot of fun to it. That all being said, I, coming into this, hated the show Dexter. I aggressively hated it.
He really hates it.
I
y'all.
really hated the
Like,
show
we
Dexter.
were on a lot of phone calls.
We had a lot of phone calls, man. And it's not fair, and I will acknowledge that. And I have come around. I won't say the way that JB and I have sort of like discussed this a lot of times. It's like, I don't like it.
Yeah.
I accept it. I tolerate
You're in that
it.
stage of grief, acceptance.
If it moves in next to me, I'm not going to go to the HOA and complain or anything like
Yeah.
that. But I'll be like, all right, we just won't be bringing them a lasagna or anything like
Yeah.
that. So the reason I hate this, and it's not fair to the show, but it's just a bad first impression to me. The first season came out when I was in college, and I had just started creative writing as my major. And I had just learned, show, don't tell. And I'm just like, okay, that's what makes a good story. Show, don't tell.
Yeah.
And the first episode of that show was just nothing but voiceover of him going, I'm a monster. I'm cold inside. I'm dead inside. I'm evil. And I'm just like, why do I root for you then?
Hey, feel free to argue back right
Oh,
now.
yeah. You don't have to like,
I'm
accept this.
completely on the
100%.
opposite side
I
of
will
this.
say, look, I accept your opinion,
Yes.
and you're entitled to it, even if you're wrong. But like, the whole thing about, I went to film school as well.
Yeah.
And the whole thing about show and tell, it's funny how they teach us that, but so many Oscar movies
Our big
are
telly.
voiceover,
Yeah.
big voiceovers.
So the funny thing is also because like my wife, she's in the corporate world, but
Yeah.
we've just watched so much content together that she'll just start learning some of the things that I complain about, and she'll just start doing it too, and I just get so proud. Like we'll be watching a movie together, and she'll just like lean over and be like, hey, does this movie think we're stupid? Why are they just explaining all this stuff to us? Like, just show this shit. I'm just like, oh, that's my wife. I love you. But like, also with the show too.
You know what you've never said when you were 12? Does this show think I'm stupid? Why is it explaining stuff to me?
yeah,
It's
this
like,
serial
so it reaches
killer show
more
for
people.
12-year-olds.
Yeah, I would have watched it.
To be fair, and can I just say, like I mentioned before, I was doing like a lot of like YouTube deep dive and everything. So because I spent an entire week just consuming Dexter content, it changed my algorithm, which is one of the things I love about this show so much. It's like, okay, what does the algorithm think of people who are into each of these things I'm
Yeah.
looking for? for Dexter specifically, apparently this show is for women who are married to guys that have premature ejaculation issues and are buying them diamonds that are not big enough.
I mean, that sounds about right. I'm not gonna lie. That seems
Like
legit.
The fandom. Yeah. But there was also a thing, like, I watched the
Guilty.
first. So, but I watched the first episode of Dexter with my wife, thinking, like, maybe it's just me. Unbiased source. Let's show it to her. I have a video of her. I'm so proud of her for. There's a scene where he comes to the police station with donuts for everybody. The last one's taken. He looks in an empty box, and his voiceover just says, "Empty inside, just like me." And I have it. I'm filming this. I go over to my wife, Katie. She pauses and goes, "I can't with this guy."
I feel like you're being over dramatic about it. That's not the delivery where I go like, well, yeah, if he says it like that, it's weird.
It was so dark, man. It's like, you're brooded. Like, my wife would not stop about saying that, like, for Dexter, it was like Twilight before there was Twilight, because she just said she wanted to see Dexter take his shirt off and go, "This is the skin of a killer, Bella."
He's so emo. Dexter
He
is
is
so
very
emo.
He's very emo.
And he can get real sassy too.
Yeah.
And
But-
but I think that's part of the charm. It's a comedy. It's a dark comedy.
And I will say this is what I did learn to appreciate about the show. It's like, I didn't give it a chance. I watched the entire first season, and I'm just like, all right, I see where the appeal is, but this isn't for me. But then having sort of like really deep dived into this and seeing where it goes and what it does, there is that dark humor aspect to it. And also, like, I'm a weird guy in that, like, I like a good plot, and I like the way that it's sort of paced out, where, like, every season has, like, the big bad, and you got the killer of the week, and it's just something fun about it.
Yeah.
And the execution was off-putting to me, and even, like, going back into it with, like, the later seasons, I'm just like, not how I would do it, but there is a fun in this, and I do want to see the next season when it comes out. I'm just like, I'm in. I have to know how this ends.
Did you watch Resurrection?
I have watched, I actually can't tell you the name of the series, because that will be a question we're going to ask you.
Okay.
But yes, to answer your question,
Yes.
what an unhinged season, and I love the concept of it, which I also will not tell you about, because
Yes.
that will feed into another question later on. But I think she's going to do really good. But JB, you were a fan, though, going into this.
Yeah, I love it. I disagree with everything you just said. I think it is fantastic work, but I do accept how you feel about it.
A lot of acceptance going on at this table right now.
That's what it is, right? I mean, that's what fanhood is, right? Like we say, like, we don't like to yuck each other's yum, right? And it's just like, you're allowed to like your thing, I'm allowed to like my thing, and that's where it's like. So for me, we talked about this in regards to show and tell and when it applies and when it doesn't, right? A lot of the times, our favorite movies are something that break the mold, right? So if show don't tell is the mold, I thought this was one of the excusable instances where you could do it this way, right? Because this is the mind of a serial killer who is not social, who is not going to speak a lot. If he speaks, he's gaming you, right? So it's the only way to know the inner thoughts of this character. And that's where I feel like they had a built-in excuse to do it this time.
And that's something I also did learn to appreciate about this, is the fact that at the time, I was very much like, I just learned this, and it's like, oh, this is how you're supposed to do it. They're doing it wrong, therefore this is bad. I realized, like, oh, no, there is a very specific reason you're doing it that you specifically just said. It's like, this guy has to be likable. Like, you're not going to root for him otherwise, and how you make him likable, it's understanding him, but also, like you said, too, it's making him funny. And half the time he has this internal monologue, he's cracking a joke. It's a little, like, snide one-liner type thing, and it's like, okay, I see the likability with this now, and also just like, him as a human being too, because I didn't know that he was also, was it 6 Feet Under that he was into?
Yeah.
Yes, I never saw that show.
Yeah.
And so it's like, okay, so he goes from there to this.
He's also in Gamer, and he's awesome.
Yeah, no, I loved learning about him as the guy, and the fact that he had cancer as he was filming this show and kept filming it, and to the point where, like, he was wearing a wig for one of the seasons. And also, good, I didn't know that he was a wig until later on.
They did a good job.
Yeah.
So for those of you that don't know, just so we're all on the same page, if you've never seen Dexter, the way to summarize it really quickly is Dexter is a serial killer who kills other serial killers. That's the easiest way that people frame it up in a short sentence, right? More broadly, why I think this show works is it's a serial killer who is exploring the idea that he may not actually be a sociopath. He believes that he may have been conditioned to be a sociopath, and he's constantly discovering that he is having these human emotions that he was not expecting to have. So there's this constant debate season by season, like you pull back these layers to him and you go like, he's more human than he's given himself credit, but to what degree? And so that's where the nuance lies, where I go like, he's a serial killer that we do root for. We like who he's killing for the most part, I would believe, right? We can't call him a good guy, but he's sort of like good guy adjacent. There's this weird kind of like love-hate relationship with his existence, and the story arc is so fulfilling in my personal opinion. And that's not me like harping against you. That's more me harping against the people who like don't like the finale, which I loved.
The original
season's
finale.
I think it is so satisfying. I am so happy with the choices. I was not bothered by that. The positions I have heard, and I'm willing to acknowledge I haven't heard every position, but the positions I have heard from other people, I don't agree with those positions. I think they're the positions of people who don't understand the story they were watching. And that's where I go like, no. This satisfies exactly what I was looking for. That's actually what I wanted. So I really did like it.
It is funny because we've also watched the same show in different ways. Like the show Watchmen specifically.
Yeah.
I did the same thing where like week to week, I'm like deep diving in the subreddits. I'm watching the fan theories. I'm loving it. And then it's the final episode.
This is the big difference between Nat and I's fanhood.
100%.
This is it. Yeah.
Like you will binge something straight through and just sort of take it as it might have been intended as an uninterrupted story.
Yes.
And great. I love the sort of like letting it fester, let it simmer, just sort of like, oh, what are other people thinking about this? And here's what I'm thinking. And it's like, oh, what can it be? And I feel like the fan theories got to a point in the show Watchmen that their idea for a finale and what I was hoping for too was so much better than what we got that I was disappointed.
So
but you just watched it straight through. And if I had done that, I would have probably had no complaints.
My whole thing is I don't want other people's opinions to affect my interpretation of the art, right? I want to experience the art first, and then I'll hear your interpretations, go back and see, oh, that's an interesting lens to see it through. But if I was the creator of it and I said, I made this the way I wanted you to interpret it, you going to any outside source that has nothing to do with my creation of it is only throwing my creation off. So that's where I was like, do that later.
Yeah.
Like, watch what I made first.
And I also,
you know what I mean?
And I also do want to say this again. I am specifically not trying to ruin anything that people enjoy.
Yeah.
Because I also hate I also love stupid bullshit. Excuse me. Like
we all do.
I love the Insane Clown Posse.
I
love them
does.
To the point where I was.
Yo,
so that might be why
so
I don't
much.
like Dexter, because I'm just like, well, if I want like noble serial killers killing people who deserve it, I got music for that sort of a thing. So I completely understand the mindset behind enjoying it, and I learned to appreciate certain things about this. And speaking of which, with your fanhood, one thing we do is not just competing for the prize, we also compete for bragging rights.
Okay.
We have a tier list of fanhood, starting from bottom up. We're going to see if you are a bitch-ass poser, a poser-ass bitch, a filthy casual, okay, I see you, touch grass, time for an intervention, or you're the reason why celebrities need security.
We
I
feel
want that.
all
I want that
fans
for
fall
myself.
under one of
So
these categories.
the thing we always like to ask beforehand is, based on your love of Dexter and your knowledge specifically of Dexter, where on that tier list do you think you're going to end up at the end of this trivia game?
Maybe touch grass.
Bang! I
All
like
right.
the confidence.
Yeah, reserve confidence. I appreciate that.
You don't want to overshoot, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That being said, I think there's
I think it's time to play.
nothing left but
All
to
right.
begin the game.
Let's get to it, Fizaa.
I'll
My
take care of
goodness.
you, Dexter.
It is time
Don't
to play
worry.
fan check.
JB,
Nat, you want to kick us off?
could you pass me that knife, please?
I would happily pass you the knife. Which knife are we talking? Right here?
That's the one.
Yeah, buddy. There you are. Don't kill me.
I will not. If you get this wrong, I want you to be Dexter to Dexter, and I want you to cut his cheek with this knife.
Okay, I can do that. That's kind of cute.
First question. You kind of alluded to it. Name the 4 Dexter series in order of their release.
Okay, so Dexter, Dexter New Blood, Dexter Original Sin, and Dexter Resurrection.
Wow.
Nailed it.
Wow.
We're dealing with a real one. We're dealing with a real one, y'all.
Oh, man.
get a sound
that
effect?
is-
Very
we got
nice.
we got some sound effects. They're going to be coming in a lot of play in a minute here.
Oh, yeah.
Wonderful.
Love. All right, moving on to question number 2. If you get this wrong, I would like you to take a turkey carver to Dexter's cheek. Same fashion. I just want to be more aggressive. This is a 2-part question.
Okay.
All right. Now, very simple. I think you can explain this pretty simply. Number 1, describe Dexter's ritual. Number 2, what's the name of his inner evil?
Okay, can I answer the second one first?
can.
Yeah.
Dark Passenger.
The Dark Passenger
Nailed
is
it.
correct.
And Dexter's ritual is he will stalk his target, learn everything about them, will knock them out, put them in his kill room, which he wraps in plastic.
How's he knock him out?
He, different ways.
Yes.
Different ways. So it just sort of depends on the circumstance.
That's fair. That is fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it also depends if it's a planned kill or if it's an spur of the moment kill.
Agreed.
But his planned kills are usually, you know, he's organized. He's a neat monster,
That he is.
Yes.
quote unquote.
Yeah.
So, he'll wrap them up in his kill room, wrap them in plastic on a table-like surface so they can't move. will have their head exposed, will cut their cheek, take their blood, put it in a blood slide as a trophy, play with them a little bit like a cat with food or a mouse or whatever, and then he will also show them their victims.
Bang, bang.
Oftentimes, if he has had time to plan, he will have photos of the victims. And when he's satisfied, he will stab them right in the heart, killing them immediately.
Love.
And when he disposes of them, he cuts them into 9 separate pieces. And when he's in Miami, he dumps them in the bay.
Yeah, baby. Fizaa coming through.
Oh, my God.
A beautiful explanation
We
of
literally
the entire
wanted-
ritual process.
We just wanted most of that. You were just straight up like, sometimes it's spontaneous, sometimes it's not.
Every
in these
part of
moments, every last.
Anything for my Dexter. I don't want to
man.
hurt you.
This is so great.
I feel
Love
like
that.
we weren't mean enough with some of these questions.
All right, for sure. No, but I'm proud. No, I'm proud. This is a great start.
All right.
Take care.
All right. Can you hand me them scissors?
Please.
All right. We're going to
Scissors
get even
coming to you,
more
my
aggressive.
friend.
Yes, sir. If you do this wrong, I just want you to cut his cheek off. Straight up.
You're hurting me.
I want a trophy. All right. Question number 3. This is a 3-part question. What is the name of Dexter's adopted father? Describe the 2 main principles of his code, and what happened to him?
Okay, so Harry Morgan is his father.
Nailed it.
He's a police officer.
Sure is.
His code is don't get caught. That's the number 1. And oh goodness. Number 1, that's the number 1 rule. Don't
That is
get
number
caught.
Number one is the
what's
most
the number 2
important,
rule?
for sure.
Do they fit the code? So
I'll take that.
see if
Love
they
that.
fit the
I'll
code.
take that.
Love that.
Meaning, are they a killer? Has it been proven through
I'll take
your
it.
own research?
You got it.
And then what was the third part of the question?
And what happened to him?
Oh, Harry Morgan. Okay, so he ended up killing himself because he walked in on Dexter as a teenager doing his first kill and couldn't live with himself.
Love that. Fun fact, when Dexter showed it to him, what did he say to Dexter?
When Dexter showed...
I'm just asking if you recall. You
Yeah.
already got this right.
Oh,
So he walks in on Dexter
yeah.
after his first kill that he shows,
Yeah.
and then Harry says what to Dexter?
I don't remember. Shoot.
I mean, you already got the question right.
You
This
got it
is just
right. Yeah, I was
bonus
just curious
points.
because I was just like, oh, wow, she remembers. Yeah.
Is it something like, what are you doing? Or like...
It was stay away.
That's right.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. He had a very sort of like guttural, like
Yeah.
primal
he
reaction.
trained him to do it, and then when he saw his own work, he was like, stay away.
Yeah, and then for
God.
years, Dexter thought it was just a heart attack, but he overdosed on his pills, and it was, intentional.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, can we just, for a second here, talk about how insane it is that you adopt this, like, child of a murder victim and see the proclivities of a serial killer in them, and instead of getting them extreme therapy, are like, I will mold you. I will turn you.
It's wild.
To be
And
fair,
I know he tried
based on his
therapy.
age, that wasn't the decade of therapy.
Fair.
You know what I mean?
But
Like-
it also wasn't the decade of, I am going to turn you into a weapon.
Well, some people say that Harry was sort of... It was a little self-serving in his
Oh,
way.
100%.
All those
100%.
criminals that slipped through the cracks, like
Yeah.
this was his
He
sort
was
of
not a
backup for
perfect
them.
guy at all.
1,000%.
Yeah.
Yeah, Harry was flawed as shit, too.
Yeah.
But he's great.
But it was also
Every time
great
Harry showed up,
character.
I was like, give me the juicy stuff, dog.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
go. Get into it.
It was very funny watching the show and just seeing Dexter's memories of him as just this like wonderful, loving guy. And then as it goes on rails, I'm like, oh no, he was a horrible person.
I love that Dexter is projecting him,
Yeah.
giving fatherly advice to himself, which shows that Dexter has a subliminal understanding of what is wrong with what he's doing as he's doing it,
Oh yeah.
right? But he still won't take ownership of it. He's going, no, my dad's saying this to me.
Yep.
You're saying it, dog. It's you, man. Anyways, well done.
Well done.
Well
Thank you,
done,
thank
dude.
you so much.
Hell yeah.
3 for 3 so far.
Okay, one of my favorites that we came up with.
Yep.
I cannot wait. Do you have this one over there as well?
Oh yeah.
Okay, just making sure. Okay.
I'm ready to go.
Question number 4. If you get this wrong, I would like to see you take a... If you get this wrong, I'd like to say you take the backside of this hammer 3 times to his torso. Bang, bang, bang. That's what I want to see. Your question is 2-parter. Number 1, the Dexter character, Sergeant Dokes, went viral online after delivering what line? And please do your best impression of saying it correctly. The second is a famous Vine compilation parodied this. I need you to tell me 3 of the lines that the guy used.
Okay, so surprise, motherfucker!
That is it.
Wait, let's see how accurate it was.
Surprise, motherfucker. motherfucker.
That's
Love
pretty
it.
good.
Well done. All right, and can you tell me from this Vine compilation that went viral? I think you know what we're talking about. Can you tell me 3 of the lines this guy came up with to play on "Surprise Motherfucker"?
So I never had Vine.
Neither did I.
Neither did I. It's on YouTube. It's on.
Yeah,
YouTube.
it's on.
It is
It's
now?
I saw it.
everywhere.
I saw a Vine put on
Okay.
Instagram to see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, oh man, I don't think I've seen that.
Yes, you have.
Okay.
When we
That's
do
how-
it, you're
that's
gonna be
how
like,
confident I
oh,
am.
that thing.
Yeah.
Surprise, motherfucker. Can you give me a little hint?
It rhymes.
They all rhyme.
Oh,
They all rhyme.
surprise, mother clucker.
No, but I do like where your head's at.
That
Yeah.
was very. That was a good.
I think
valiant
she really
guess.
hasn't seen it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So
Motherfucker.
we will go through them.
Yeah, there is a guy.
Yeah.
Basically, they play the clip. The Vine is they play the clip of Doak showing up, surprise, motherfucker, and then
Yeah.
it cuts to this other black dude who's doing the same kind of entrance repeatedly.
Yeah.
Right, and each time he dresses up for the line that he gives that
Yeah.
rhymes with surprise, motherfucker.
Oh,
the
that's funny.
sequence is supplies, motherfucker.
Some fries, motherfucker.
Disguise, motherfucker.
Some pies, motherfucker.
All rise, motherfucker.
Wrong size, motherfucker.
First prize, motherfucker.
Heart eyes, motherfucker.
Rude dies, motherfucker. This clip is so fucking funny.
Yes.
When you see him do it, he's dressed up for every one of them. Out of context, it sounds like we just did an insane thing. I
Yeah.
promise,
Yes.
if you watch it, you'll be like, okay, this is
Yes.
actually one of my favorite videos I've seen.
My favorite one is All Rise, motherfucker. He is dressed like a judge.
Like a full-on judge. It's
Rue
great.
dies. He's holding a copy of Hunger Games.
Yeah,
It's unbelievably funny
It's
in
great.
10 seconds.
All right, I'm excited to check that out.
Yeah, I'll show that to you after.
So I got half the question right. So what does that mean? One
you
and a
got it
half.
wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So claw hammer 3 times
Okay.
to the torso.
One.
Oh, harder than
Okay.
that. That doesn't count.
My poor
Make it
Dexter.
count.
2.
1,
That was okay.
That's 1.
2. That's what I'm talking about. 3.
3. All right.
Love that. All right. Put little holes in the man.
Yeah.
I'll fix you later.
You know what's really funny about your prizes? I had a hard time choosing which prize to get because there were a
Yeah.
lot of really creative ones. I did find the actual slate of how do you describe it? The
slides, yeah.
The slides of blood.
Yeah.
Of blood samples. Like I actually found it.
Oh, those
and
are
I wanted
cool.
and it couldn't get here in time. But that's what I was gonna have you because I just thought the idea of damaging that would be like, oh, heart wrenching.
Because each
Yeah.
individual slide is just whoop.
Yeah.
So easy to damage.
But
Yeah.
anyways, yeah. So well done. You are moving on to question 5.
We are moving on to question 5.
Go for it, dude.
Such a big fan. I am such a big fan of this weapon. If you get this wrong, I want you to grate his face off
Oh,
for, we'll say 12 seconds.
oh
Yeah.
my
12
God.
seconds across his face.
Okay.
Just think of
Question-
it as exfoliation.
Number 5. And you got this one.
Okay.
Who was the first person Dexter Morgan ever killed and why?
Oh, he killed a choir teacher who was a pedophile.
Not correct,
That is
but I know
incorrect.
why you're saying that. That does make sense in terms of like the order of
Oh,
the
the
show.
first person he killed?
Yes.
Ever.
He killed a nurse.
It was the nurse.
It was
It
the
was
nurse.
the
Can that
nurse.
count?
Mary.
Can that count?
No, we told you were wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, but I knew.
Yeah, it's
I
Nurse
said
Mary.
first person ever, not first person shown.
Ah, you're right. Okay. All right.
Yep, and he killed her because she was intentionally overdosing her patients, so they died.
Okay.
All right, JB, if you want to hit the timer on this one
Timer,
for
I
12
got you
seconds.
covered, man. And go.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, baby.
That is a
so
very
sad.
effective grader.
Oh my goodness, loving it. You got 4 more seconds. Make it count.
Yeah, get those lips
There
in.
you go.
Oh,
Yeah, baby. Time.
find the sociopath within me.
That is wonderful damage.
Love that. Loving that. All right. Question number 6. If you get this wrong, I would like you to take this drill through both of his eyes. And I'm talking full pupil gone, right? All right.
Okay.
Here you go. It's a 3-part question.
Yeah.
All right. I do believe you can get this, though. Okay. What weapon was used to kill Dexter's mother? Number 2, how many bad guys were involved in her death? And number 3, what were her 2 connections to Harry, Dexter's adopted father?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What was the first part again?
Is what weapon was used to kill Dexter's mother?
Oh, chainsaw.
Chainsaw's correct.
Yeah. They took off her limbs.
Yes.
And
How many guys were involved?
how many guys were involved? The main cartel guy and 2 of his henchmen.
3 guys. You got it.
Yeah.
You nailed it. And then, What were the two connections of Dexter's mother to Harry specifically?
So she was his informant.
That's one.
That is.
And she also had an affair with him.
She was his mistress.
Yeah.
Well done. Well done.
Unbelievable.
Fizaa, killing
This
it.
is-
Killing it. My kind of fan, baby.
Man.
Get to
People
keep
are like,
your
these
eyes.
questions are too hard. I go like, no, they're not.
Not
No,
for
they're not. Not if you're
her.
paying attention.
No.
Well, that's because they're bitch-ass posers.
That's exactly.
Yeah.
Let them know, Fizaa.
or poser-ass bitches.
Either
But
one.
for the camera, stunts on them.
All right, question number 7.
Question number 7. If you get this wrong, I want you to take this meat tenderizer. I think I want it on his chin 3 times.
Okay.
And I also want, like, straight up and down. I don't
Yeah.
want, like, all right? Put that in your reach right there. So, question number 7. Name 5 insane things Lila West did for Dexter's attention, and I've given you 30 seconds.
She blows Dokes up. She sets him on his place on fire with the kids. She meets Rita and has dinner with them. She basically gets him to do like addict stuff when they meet in a 12-step meeting. And she shows up at his workplace and she says Angel rapes her when
We'll count that as 3 so far.
Yeah, you're at 3.
Yeah, because the other 2
Go for it,
aren't
go for it,
like.
go for it.
Yeah,
Keep going,
there's
keep
a lot
going,
more.
keep
yeah, and she kills someone for Dexter, and
You said blew up Dokes?
yeah, blew up Dokes, and oh god, she goes with him to Miami and meets the guy who killed his mom.
Right.
I'll take that as 4.
Yeah, that's
Well,
inappropriate.
that's not the crazy part.
That's true.
That's just the
Yeah.
thing they did.
Yeah.
Okay. And you just want his chin.
No.
Okay,
When you
okay.
hear it, you'll be like, okay, no, that is
Yeah,
a good
that's
distinction.
pretty crazy.
Okay.
And the fact that you're like still listing these off.
How many
all,
does she
like,
have to need?
5 altogether.
Oh, okay.
I said
Five.
30 seconds, but
That's
the fact that
fine.
she's
That's
still
fine.
listening.
Yeah, because you're
I'm happy
listing
to
stuff
go.
that like we're not counting it, but that is true.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Alright,
you're
so-
in the neighborhood with some of these.
Go for it.
Okay. So
Give you 20 more seconds.
okay, cool. She flees to Paris after doing all of that. She shows up at Dexter's events, like his parties and stuff. She kidnaps the kids,
I will count
take
that
that,
as,
yeah.
his
Give
stepkids,
you one more guess.
and she
You kind of said it.
You're
in
She
a
sets-
number of
with
ways.
some
she sets her own place on fire.
There it is.
Sets her own place
That's
on fire.
exactly
That
what
is
we
it.
were looking
Correct.
for.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Let me
yes,
just
yes.
hit
Well
that
done.
perfect.
Well done.
Woo!
That's really good work. Some
Yeah.
of the things Lila did there was
Yeah.
like, yes, those are things she did, but some of those aren't crazy.
Yeah.
But you did name 5 that are for sure something crazy
Yeah.
to
Yeah,
do.
because some of them
Yeah.
led into it. Like she went with him to meet that guy who killed his mother, but she also told the guy who killed his mother where to find Dexter specifically.
so that she could fake save his life.
And also,
Right.
we had this discussion, and I do agree with, because it was your idea initially. I'm just like,
Mm.
yeah, her blown up Dotes was 3 separate insane things in one.
Yeah.
Oh,
because
yeah, yeah.
she found him, decided not to free him.
Yeah.
That's insane.
She drops the
Yeah.
key right
She
in
drops
front
the
of
key
him.
right in front of him to taunt him, also insane,
Yeah.
and then blows him up. That is 3 insane decisions in one.
Unhinged.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
completely. She also stole Dexter's car GPS to figure out where he's been going.
Mm-hmm.
She injected Dexter's or Rita's kids with his needle, the babysitter, to like knock
Oh,
her out.
yeah.
To steal the kids.
Yes.
And yeah, she lit her house on fire 2 times.
2 times.
2 times.
Yeah, she's also one of the key actresses in the 2nd season of Spartacus, and her character is fucking awesome, and it has a
Yeah.
lot to do with this character as well. So I was just like, oh shit, she's back! Like it's pretty gnarly. So
Yeah,
anyway,
yeah.
just throwing it out there for anyone who cares.
Yeah.
All right, question number 8. If you get this wrong, I want you to drill 2 large nipples in his nipples.
Yeah.
I can do that.
What martial art did Dexter train in?
Is it jujitsu or judo?
Choose.
Which one?
Jujitsu.
That is correct.
That
Jiu-jitsu is
is-
correct. No one had got that when we tested it.
I
and I was
know,
like,
nobody
that's a
knew
good
that one.
Yeah. So when Sergeant Dokes opens up the file on him, it's only read one time. And he says that one of the things he did in college is that he trained jujitsu, which we were debating was like, that's a better cover than him doing bowling nights.
Yeah.
Because jujitsu isn't a thing you're like, yeah, I learned that shit back then, so I got it forever. It's like, no, that's a constant practice evolution thing.
Yeah.
But it would make sense out of like why, from a combat standpoint, people aren't getting the better of him.
Yeah.
You know? And so I think it's a great cover, but they don't lean into it.
Yeah, it's mentioned once, so I'm glad I, you know.
Yeah, and they
Address
said he
that.
studied it in college.
I've rewatched that series so many times.
It's so good.
So
It's so
Yeah.
good. Even on my rewatch, the thing I was saying, like, into Nat's point, like, there are parts of it that I don't like, where it's like, on the first watch, I'm so hyper-focused on the story itself that the story's carrying for me.
Yeah.
It's only after I know the story that I can see some of the details, and I go like, oh, I don't love that. Like, certain people's acting is not great at times.
Yeah.
And then at other times, it's great. And I just go, like, sometimes I'm like, wish we could have got another take on that one. That was not what I was hoping
That
for.
was the choice, and the director liked it.
And the director was like, great. All right, let's move it on.
Woo,
So-
it's hard to carry water next to Michael C. Hall, though, as an actor.
He's crushing it, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But I will say there is a clip online of them taking out all the voiceovers and then just showing him acting, and it's super awkward.
It is.
Because you just got to go like, I guess I would just be making this face for around this amount of time.
Yeah.
Like, you just have to guess it.
So this is just a fun fact we came across that this is a perfect time to bring this up. So I also respect his acting and what he did in the role. He is tied for most Emmy nominations for a lead-in actor in a series without actually winning it for 6.
Yeah.
He got 1 for 6 Feet Under and 5 for Dexter. Never won. He's tied with somebody else. Do you happen to know who that might be?
Who would you guess has been nominated 6 times without a win for Best Actor in a TV show?
Can you give me a little hint or something?
It's a dramedy, I'll call it. I'll call it a medical dramedy.
Yeah, okay. Then I won't give my hint because that'll give it away.
Is it? Oh gosh.
This is just
The guy
for
who plays
bragging
House?
rights.
That is it.
That is it. Hugh
This is
Laurie.
good,
Hugh
dude.
Laurie. Hugh Laurie.
Hugh
yeah.
Laurie, yep.
Yeah.
He got nominated 6 times, never won.
Never won. Yeah.
Wow.
It was like, wait,
So-
great work, bro. I'm so
Unbelievable.
happy.
If anything, Touch Grass was underplaying yourself.
Dude, that's
No,
great.
I love
Well,
this. I don't have anyone I don't have like people in my life who would jump into this. That's why I'm on the
Yeah.
Reddit.
Yeah.
They, you know.
You've just been waiting to flex.
Yeah.
Love that.
Seriously.
That being said, next question. If you did this wrong, I want you to stab him through the chest with these scissors, and then want you to open and close the scissors 5 times.
I love that.
And I think when you do that, you are
Harsh.
going to need to move this slightly so you can stab all the way through and not hit the cutting board beneath it. Because I want to did like a good deep thrust.
Gotcha.
So, question number 9. Which of these is a true fact about the cast of Dexter?
Okay.
A, the actor who played Rita didn't know she was being killed off until a week before shooting. B, the actor who played Batista was a cop in real life. C, to get in character, Michael C. Hall would stalk random people on the streets of Miami. Or D, Deb's actress almost quit when she learned she was being killed off. Which of those is true?
B, on Hell, Angel used to be a cop in New York.
That is real.
100%
Want to tell them the
correct.
story? Tell them the story.
Yeah, do you know it?
I don't know the story behind it.
Okay, so all of the things I said were slight lies because Rita knew she was being killed off 3 days before, not a week before. Michael C. Hall would stalk random people on the streets. He didn't character, but he did it in New York instead of Miami.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and Deb's actress, she didn't almost quit. It was her idea to be killed off. But Batista, he was a cop.
Yeah.
And I love this story so much because he always wanted to be an actor. And so while like being a cop, he would, take auditions here and there. And the only person who knew was his partner.
Yeah.
So his partner would help him run lines at the time while they're on patrol together.
That's so cute.
Which is cute.
Meanwhile, I'm getting mugged over here.
Yes.
Right? And you're over here. He's like, you just got to channel that energy into the...
NYPD, man.
Yeah, dude.
Legitimately, I also had the same thought you did. Like, oh, that's so cute. Until I realized, imagine how bad it is being stopped by a cop. Now imagine being stopped by a cop who's also a theater kid. I'm just like, oh, they escalate everything.
That's so good.
Anytime I hear of a police shooting, I'm just like, that dude has dreams of being or an actor or something, man. He is too dramatic for this world.
All right, question number 10. If you get this wrong, what I would like you to do is, can you pass me those scissors, my friend?
Oh, yeah.
Question number 10. If you get this wrong, I would like you to carve into his torso your calling card. It can be your initials. It could be a drawing, whatever it is. I want to see a piece of art.
Okay.
on his chest.
Okay.
That's what I'm looking for. Your question. After Dexter kills the ice truck killer, what two things does he have trouble doing?
After he killed the ice truck killer?
After he has killed the ice truck killer, what two things does he have trouble doing?
Ooh. Well, the ice truck killer is his brother, so that was a devastating loss for him.
Spoiler.
For this 12-year-old series. Or ended 12 years ago, excuse me.
That is a big
Exactly.
spoiler. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, you don't learn that till episode 9.
Yeah.
He's what does he struggle to do after? Is it maybe something to do with his sister? Because he had to choose his sister over his adopted sister over his blood brother. So maybe connecting with her, or what does he have trouble doing? Following the code? I don't know, guys. I'm so sorry.
Well,
I'm
It's
disappointed
admirable.
in myself.
Yeah,
That
dude,
was-
admirable-tive. Like, I appreciate
Yeah.
what you were doing there. I saw you working, but
Yeah.
you were not close enough. He has trouble actually committing murders and getting an erection.
Oh,
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
the start of season 2,
Which
and that's
actually-
what he's struggling with for, I think, the first 2 episodes, where it's he finally gets the freedom to, like, get his next victim,
Yeah.
and he can't go through with it.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
And he just can't follow through.
Yeah.
And then
And he-
Rita is hitting him up, but
Yeah.
which actually reminds me, this episode is brought to you by Hims. So if you guys, I've been told by our attorneys, this episode is not brought to you by Hims, but it could be in the future. What up, Hims?
There are your scissors.
So you guys want some art?
I want some
Whatever
chest
you think
art.
your calling card should be.
He's one of your victims. How you making
Yeah.
him look?
I'm gonna give him a little heart.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
All right.
Actually, that's too hard. I'm just gonna give him my initials.
Would it be easier to use the turkey carver?
Yeah.
Is it
Or
like
the knife,
angle
whatever
that's
you want.
Yeah, whatever you want.
This, I think, is the way to go.
Ah.
Oh,
how
that-
about that
Oh,
little
thank
box
you.
cutter action?
Mike, everybody.
Buddy, Mike.
Thank you. Okay.
All right, get in there.
F D and D M for Eva.
Love that. Love that.
Thank
Love
you
that.
for the box cutter, Mike. The one weapon we didn't think to put in the pile.
Yeah, really smart. By the way, can we just make Mike's nickname Box Cutter Mike?
Box cutter, Mike.
I just like calling him Box Cutter Mike. That's awesome.
That also sounds like a 30s boxer.
Sure.
The old box cutter over here. All right. I liked where your head was at. If you get this one wrong, if you can pass me that power drill, because we're deep in the game right now.
Yes.
I want you to drill eye holes, nostril holes, nipples, and belly button.
Love that.
Maybe even ear holes too. I just want all the holes covered.
Nice.
So this one will require a timer.
Too much pressure.
This is a
with
lot
the
of
timer,
pressure.
yeah.
All right. So there were 11 big bads over 11 seasons of shows featuring Dexter. I'm going to list 8 of them. 3 will be missing, and you will have 20 seconds to name the 3 that are missing. I'll start the timer after I finish listing these 3. All right,
Okay.
so this is 8 out of 11.
Okay.
Lila West, Miguel Prado, Jordan Chase, Isaac Serco, the Brain Surgeon, Kurt Caldwell, Aaron Spencer, Leon Prater. Which 3 are missing? 20 seconds go.
There's that religious killer.
I need the name.
Oh, you need the name? Shoot. He was played by Tom Hanks' son.
I'm going to still need a name.
Move on to the other 2.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So, the ice truck killer, did you say that?
That is one.
That is one of them.
Okay, and season 2.
I'm going to give you an extra 10 seconds.
Yeah. Oh, man.
You're going to kick yourself.
You're going to
Yeah,
hate it.
I know. Peter Dinklage's character in Resurrection.
I said Leon Prater already.
Oh, you did say Leon
I
Prater.
did say Leon Prater.
Time. I'll give you one more guess.
Okay. Ah, man, okay.
Because she kind of got the third one. She didn't say the name or anything, but she knows who I'm talking about. You are going to hate yourself if you don't get this.
It's something killer. The
Oh, really?
It is something killer. That is very accurate.
something killer.
It is what if that was the answer? It's like, it's the something killer.
Ah, he strikes again.
Yeah.
He's always doing something. That's a wrong answer.
That is a
Sorry.
wrong
He's getting
answer.
holes. He's getting-
man.
Do you want to be the one to let her down gently
Nah,
with this?
You let her know.
It is the Trinity Killer.
Oh, the
Trinity,
of course,
the
yeah.
best one,
Yep.
Of course.
in our opinion.
So
He is. John Lithgow's
John
Trinity.
Lithgow.
He actually won the Emmy for that, right?
I think he may have. So
Well-
I'm gonna need to see some holes.
Yeah.
You know what? I had it coming.
Let's make
him
the holes.
aerodynamic.
Oh, yeah.
There
Yeah,
you
I was about
go.
to say, there you
Watch
go.
your fingers.
Don't
Yeah.
worry, his eyes are soulless anyway.
Oh, there.
Oh,
Using this for a purpose not intended.
Oh!
nice.
I'll take it. I'll take it. Give me them
Alright, this
nostrils. Give me them ears.
Yeah.
There it is. There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me a septum piercing too. There it is.
That-
You said nips?
Yeah.
Nips and belly button.
Nip 1, nip 2, and...
right, also-
He's
just
so delicate.
The look on his face, it looks like he's into this.
Yeah. I've never felt anything. Why would I feel something now? I'll
Valiant
say
effort.
ow, but only for the cover. Okay. We on number 12?
We're on number 12.
All right, question number 12. This is where it gets fun. The more we go, the higher we got to take the stakes. I would like to pose this. If you get this question wrong, you are going to have to set fire to his hair until it reaches a level of completion that satisfies us.
Okay.
And we do have a
The
fire
whole
blanket
building's
here.
burning.
Yeah,
We
it'd
got
be
a fire
"Oh,
blanket.
give it
We
30 more
we believe in
seconds."
safety.
Right. This is a 3-part question.
Okay.
All right, I do believe you can get this. Here we go. Number 1, what was the name that the press gave the serial killer responsible for Dexter's murders? Number 2, why was that the name? And number 3, how did he avoid getting caught?
The Dark Defender.
Is one of the names. I will
Yeah.
accept that. Not the one I was looking for, but that
Okay.
is correct.
That is-
I will accept that.
The fact that she was able to go in and be
I
like,
thought
this
about
is,
asking
yeah.
that. I was like,
Harbor
no
Butcher?
one's going to remember that specific
But she
answer.
got it.
The
Bay
Bay
Harbor
Harbor
Butcher?
is
Yeah.
correct.
That's
The Dark
it.
Defender is the episode where he's playing on comic book villains or
Yeah.
comic book superheroes.
Yeah.
And for one episode, he is imagining he is this hero.
Okay, so Bay Harbor
pull.
Butcher. He gets that name because after cutting all the limbs and everything, he puts them in garbage bags and throws them in the water. And he is discovered because someone finds one of the bags, and he gets away with it by pinning it on. I know. Oh, how does he get away with this? This is.
Here's some clothes.
You're right there.
He pins it on his brother.
Incorrect. Oh my
He
God!
pins it on Dokes.
But did I just say that?
You said his brother.
Not that
Before
type of
that.
brother.
African brother. Like his actual brother.
His brother.
Yeah, his brother.
I said brother with an A, not an
right, that's what
R.
I said.
Clearly, that's what
Yeah.
I was talking about.
Imagine Dokes' reaction to being like, "What? We're related?" Oh, nah, motherfucker. Or
That
like,
was the surprise.
That's so funny. Yeah.
From my mother, fucker.
And here's the thing, like the beauty of that episode is like he was actually toying with the idea of turning himself in and releasing Dokes, right?
Yeah.
Because Dokes does not fit his code, right? There's ways in which he does, but he doesn't to the totality that he could follow through on it, right? But because of what we talked about with Lila,
Yeah.
Lila jumps in there and just solves the whole problem anyway.
Just neat
Yeah.
little bow.
Yeah.
Isn't that nice?
Love when that happens.
But credit for Dark Defender though. That
Yeah.
dude, I was super proud when you said that. That being said, get to flaming this guy.
Okay, this will be fun.
Yeah.
We're having a real Lila moment right now.
If you want here, I'll take it. It's
Yeah, you're a little
closer.
closer than I am.
Yeah.
I want to throw it at a flaming object.
Yeah. Light him on fire. There we
Oh,
go.
there we go.
Yeah, you said
Yeah.
hold it in once you get it. There it is.
Is it still going?
Watch your hands. And light him on fire.
He's burning. He's
There
oh,
it
there
goes.
it is. Hanukkah, oh Hanukkah, light the menorah. Let's have a party, we'll all dance the hora. Gather around the table, we'll kill a Dexter. I don't know what rhymes with Dexter, and while he is flaming,
Oh my
his
God,
eyes
yes.
are burning.
Yes.
low. There's ash braided down his face
I
right
do
now.
love that he's already a redhead, so this isn't even like doing much.
It's not much. He
let's
just
go.
has split ends like I do right
All
now.
All right, I'll
is
leave. I
fun.
can't see it as well from my end, so I'll leave the call to you, Nat.
I think that's good enough.
Is that good?
Frankly.
All right.
If you
let's
want
put it
to,
out. Bang, 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 ding, 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 ding. Oh man, we all good?
Smells
We
like
got-
barbecue.
we got an
Okay, let's lift it up for
ashtray
just a
in
second.
studio right now.
Cool, and we're good.
Practice
I'm just putting
fire
out,
safety,
like,
everybody.
Little embers. Yeah.
Only you can prevent podcast
right
studio
there.
fires. Man, oh
All
man,
right.
that was satisfying.
That was great. That was great. And cool. Yeah, we're good. All right.
All right.
Last question.
This is such an easy one. I'm going to make the stakes really high.
Okay.
If you get this wrong, I straight up want you to cut his head off.
I was going to say
With
the
a pair
same
of scissors.
thing, dude.
I was waiting for it.
Okay.
Head off scissors. That being said, you can avoid this catastrophe if you answer question number 13. Who does Dexter consider his first friend?
His first friend?
His first
Friend. Because this is a show about...
Angel? No.
Incorrect. The answer is, may I?
Yes, you can.
He's my favorite villain. Miguel Prado is actually the
Oh,
answer.
yeah,
the
yeah,
whole
yeah.
season of Exploring
Because
Friendship.
Miguel
That
knew
he can
all of him.
He
Yep.
can reveal his full self to.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
I really do think that's the most underrated season in the entire franchise. No one ever talks about it post watching it.
Yeah.
I think because it's one of the seasons where the big bad is not clear.
Yeah.
Right? And I think we just migrate towards like, we know exactly who our villain is and how bad they are.
Yeah.
And Miguel Prado is so in the shadows. He makes you love him and then he makes you hate him. And it's just one of those where I go, like, that felt like the most realistic turn where I was like, oh, I fucking love that. Even as I get past it, I regret that Miguel Prado is not still a part of it.
And it's
I
also...
love that character.
And it's also the fact that, like, the reason he kills... in his mind
Yes.
is a part of Dexter's code.
Yes, it
because
is.
He kills a defense attorney who's letting actual bad people off, but that's not good enough for Dexter.
doesn't
fit the
Because
code
she
exactly.
didn't kill anybody. She just helped these people who kill extra people because of her.
Yeah.
But
it's
not
it's
good
this
enough.
great debate. Like this,
Yeah.
there's this great conversation between being a defense attorney and being a prosecutor, right?
Yeah.
And the idea of like who is actually in the right. And the concept, it's really no one is, right?
Yeah.
Right, because it's okay. I'm going to get free people off, but I'm also going to get guilty people
Yeah.
off. Yes, I'm going to pursue guilty people, but I'm also going to convict innocent people. Right? Neither one of them are better than the other, and they hate each other equally until Miguel Prado crosses that line.
Yeah.
Where she showed regret in one episode, he showed a lack of constraint, and
Yeah.
it
Yep.
leads to the death of her. So you go like, this is only a villain now.
Yeah.
Right? And I thought that was such a beautiful way to tell that story. Underrated all-time character, Miguel Prado, dude.
100%.
Jimmy Smits kills it. He
He's
does.
so
yeah.
good.
What was that rooftop scene where he's wearing the shirt with the pig's blood on it?
Yep.
And then what does he say? I forgot what he says to Dexter, but it's like laugh out loud funny.
I forget what he says. What I remember is that the B-side killer, like the B-story killer,
Yeah.
is like scoping him out on top
Oh,
of
yeah,
the roof
yeah.
while it happens. I was like, oh shit, he set him up. Like I remember
Yeah,
that
yeah.
feeling. But what he specifically said, I can't remember.
We'll have to look that up afterwards. But
It
also,
was so funny.
before we end the show, can I also just say,
Yeah.
we're all three Floridians.
Yeah.
Can I just say, I love this show because I've never seen anything in real life or in fictional media that's made me say, oh, come on, Florida's not that crazy. Like,
Dude,
straight
it really
up,
was a killer of the week
everything.
every time.
And
You're like,
also,
dude.
a fun connection to the series as well is my mom worked at the Miami Police Department for 35 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, she did. And so, while watching it, I guess maybe that was also part of my disconnect with the series. I'm just
Yeah.
like, that's not the building. I've been there. This is obviously, they're shooting this somewhere else.
That's not the building.
But
Long
also,
Beach.
but also, like, my mom has told me stories, and I'm just like, this is so unrealistic. He'd kill way more cops if this were true.
Yeah. I also, the big one I always took away, which I accept that this isn't part of it, but if Dexter works for Miami Homicide, the Miami Police Department, how has he not run into the bad boys yet? Like, Will Smith,
Yeah.
Martin Lawrence work in the same fucking place. They never cross over. What am I looking at? It's the same time.
We need this.
Yeah, that's what I need.
We need a crossover movie directed by the Michael Bay Harbor Butcher.
I see what you did. I like that.
All right, that being said,
I say we recap. Let's
I
see
do
how
want
that's
to.
it.
Let's
I do want to
absolutely.
tell you that
Please.
Dexter
oh,
and
wait a minute,
I.
sorry.
Dexter. Oh,
Oh,
We almost let her
Jesus
get away
Christ,
with
what
it.
are we doing?
We were just sitting around talking all friendly like,
Yeah.
realizing we got a murder to
Oh,
do.
yeah.
I know. Well,
Head off.
I am killing my alumni. We both went to University of Miami.
Oh, interesting.
Well,
okay.
well,
All right.
well.
Well, he's not the only one who stabbed someone from there. Yeah.
You can't take this back together.
Take
This isn't a
that
total
trophy.
loss.
Take that trophy.
What
Loving
if that
this.
was his trophy? He just
Loving
had
this.
an air conditioner vent full of skulls.
Just holes. Just
Yeah.
heads. Yeah,
Still
love that.
handsome.
Look
That
at
is-
that man.
That is pretty nice, actually.
Look at that man. Loving that. Dude,
I also
well
love that you
done.
cut along the jawline specifically, too, to make it nice and
yeah.
aesthetic.
Yeah, they'll go up on
All right.
different parts of her wall.
Can't
Love
waste
that.
the
Let's
Well
recap.
done. All right, so we're going to recap how you did. Let's see how you actually did. You want to start question 1?
Yeah, you named the 4 Dexter series in order correctly.
All right. Question number 2, we asked you to describe Dexter's ritual and what was the name of his inner evil. You got all the steps correct, and his inner evil is known as the Dark Passenger.
Yep, you knew the 3-part Harry question.
Very
flawlessly.
nice. We asked you, the Dexter character Sergeant Dokes went viral online, delivering what line, and deliver that line appropriately. You did so. We asked you about the Vine compilation, though, which you did not know, which is understandable, but I will show it to you later.
Yeah, you have homework now, and it's such a treat. 5th question, we asked who was the we asked who the first person Dexter ever killed was, and you just named the first person he killed in the series, not chronologically.
Yep.
But I did get it after.
You did get it after that. Yeah, respect
So
that.
there are points we are
For
going to figure out where you rank on this tier list, and we
Okay.
do keep everything in contention for it.
I appreciate that.
All right. Question number 6. We asked you a 3-part question. It was what weapon was used in Dexter's mother's death or her murder? How many bad guys were involved in that death? And question number 3 was what were her 2 connections to Harry? You named all of them. It was a chainsaw. It was 3 guys, and she was Harry's informant and mistress. Well done.
Yes, we had the question where you had to name 5 insane things Lila West did for his attention. I'm trying to remember. Did she get that right, or did she?
She got it right.
You
We gave her
got
some
it
extra
right.
time, but that's because
Yeah,
she
it
deserved
was
She
a
earned it.
struggle, but you got there.
Yeah, you got there. Question number 8. I asked you, what martial art did Dexter train in? You nailed it, jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, and I also asked you which of these was a true fact about the actors, and you knew that Batista was a real-life police officer.
Question number 10. After Dexter killed the ice truck killer, what 2 things did he have trouble with? You weren't able to come up with that one. They were committing murder and getting an erection.
Yeah, I asked you which of the big bads were missing, and you missed the Trinity
That
Killer.
was-
How did you miss the
Poor
Trinity
showing on
killer?
my end.
Oh, man.
That is rough.
And number 12, your last question was...
second to last.
So I apologize. Number 12, my last question. It was a 3-part question. It was, what was the name of that the press gave the serial killer responsible for Dexter's murders? That was the Bay Harbor Butcher. It was, why was he named that? It's because that's where he was dumping the bodies in the Bay Harbor. And how did he avoid getting caught? And he framed Dokes for it.
His brother.
Not his brother.
brother.
Yes, his other brother. His brother from another, yes.
And the last one, who was his first friend that he considered, and you said Angel Batista. It was Miguel Prado.
It was Miguel Prado. So all in all, a fantastic showing, if I'm being completely honest. This is
thank
probably
you.
the most impressed we have been so far.
Yeah,
I won't
out of
speak
13.
for you, Nat, but
I think so. Out
Yeah.
of 13 questions, how many did she get
fantastic.
correctly?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 out of 13, which is the highest score so far.
Really?
This is the highest
Anybody.
score so far.
Yes.
Yes, easily. So,
But there were some halves in there.
Totally.
There's
Like
some-
you got, yeah. I think 2 of those you got afterward.
Yeah.
So I give you a 9 out of 13 realistically, which
Okay.
means
I would say she said touch grass.
I'm touch grass bordering on time for an intervention.
Yeah, as an astrologer would say, touch grass with a time for intervention cusp.
I like that. I like that a lot.
So,
Fizaa, well done. Where can
Thank
people
you.
find you?
I'm on the internet at Fizaa Dosani, on all the stuff, Instagram, TikTok. Fizaa is spelled with 1 Z and 2 A's.
Very smart.
I get pizza, the pizza spelling a lot instead of pizza. But Fizaa Dosani, and then also our monthly facial recognition comedy shows at the Comedy Store. That one's going to be January 23rd, 2026. It's Friday, and then we're going to be at SF Sketchfest on January 17th, a Saturday.
nice.
Perfect. Where can they go to get tickets for those, just in case anyone looks it up?
Oh yeah, go to my Instagram, and I link to them on my bio.
Perfect.
Yeah.
100%. And you can follow me at Nat Baimel on all socials, and make sure to listen to my albums Be Nice and Nihilist Pep Talk, and watch my YouTube special Dumb Stared Bored and Horny, directed by this guy right here.
That's me.
Where they can find you?
You can find me at JB Ball Comedy on all of the socials. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube page. Obviously, I have both of my specials on there. It's My Privilege and Jesus in the Crackhouse. I promise both those names do make sense when you see the specials. Also, if you want to look up my tour dates, go to my website, jb-ball.com. That's simple. And that's going to be it for us on Fan Check. We do this every single Monday. We'll have a new episode for you on YouTube and on anywhere you get your podcast. Make sure to subscribe, review, write the comments, do all the things that you know help us grow this. And over time, we are going to have bigger and better shows with bigger prizes, bigger damage, bigger guests, the whole 9. Don't take that as a dig.
Yeah.
I heard me say it. I was like, well, that didn't sound right. But you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, we Googled how to buy a bazooka off of Amazon. Surprisingly expensive, and we're on a list now. So maybe if you guys subscribe enough and throw some shekels on the way,
We'll look
get
less
there.
suspicious and we'll get that bazooka.
Yeah.
All right, later, guys.